Welcome back to Morocco, one of the best places in our journey. And today we're proud to be here to support one of the greatest presidents in the United States history. And also, we celebrate the new year of 2024. As we know, 2024 is a very important year for all of us. In this year, I believe together we will show our love to this country. Together we will vote for the best president. And together, we will win. Now, please welcome the host of the event, the leader of Vietnamese American for America First, Miss Lap Sung Lu. Betty!
All right. Good evening, Vietnamese American for America First. I'm so excited that Mr. President Donald J. Trump decided to join us tonight. And as we know, we formed this organization with the only mission is to support you, Mr. President. We formed this organization, Vietnamese American for America First, because we love President and we love him because of his policy. America first and America first only. Yes! Mr. President, many of us here are small business owners, and we gather, across the country here tonight, just to show support to you. And we hope that, actually, I don't hope. I think we're gonna win, right? The year of 2024 is Trump's year. The year of Make America Great Again. And it is my honor and a pleasure to have Mr. President Donald J. Trump with us tonight. The President of the United States, the next President of the United States, the 47th President, Mr.
I've had a very special relationship with people from Vietnam, and Vietnam actually itself, I went over there twice, as you know, and we had a really great relationship. But the people have been very special to me, and it started with Betty and Thomas, and a lot of you right here, and a lot of you right here. And I always say you dress better than any group of people I've ever seen in my life. It's been very, very strong. That's right. I am a friend of the country. I'm a friend of the people, more importantly, as far as I'm concerned. But I'm a friend of the people from Vietnam, and a lot of people living in America now, loving America and wanting to make America first, and wanting it to do well, and wanting to help your people. But we will do things that will be rather astounding, because when you watch the incompetence, the gross incompetence of what we have in office now with the border where millions of people are pouring in. You didn't come in illegally. You came in legally. I know every one of you came in legally. And that's right, you worked for 10 years to come in. People work for 10 years to come in. And I know so many of you, and that's what it's all about, and that's what it should be about. We have probably, by the end of this crazy administration, we'll have, I would say, at a minimum, 15 million people would have come into this country illegally. Some from jails, some from mental institutions, terrorists. We have we have a horrible situation happening in our country, and we're going to turn it around. We're going to turn it around very fast. We're going to turn it around much faster than people think it can be turned around. It's a mess. Between inflation, Afghanistan, the way that happened was so horrible. People forget that already, but the way they got out, leaving billions and billions of dollars worth of equipment, the best equipment in the world behind, leaving Americans behind, and 13 dead. And what they never talk about is 38 horribly injured and hundreds dead if you include the other side, which I always do. I include the other side, then you include the other side. Hundreds of people. This is the way they got out. It was, I think, the most embarrassing day in the history of our country. But we're going to turn it around. We're going to turn it around fast. We're going to make it great again. We're going to make America great again. You know, it's an expression we came up with 8 years ago. And there's never been an expression like it. There's never been a movement like it in the history of our country. We've never had anything like that. So we're going to make our economy great. We're going to drill, baby, drill. We're going to get your energy back. If you want to have your gas stove, you're going to have your gas stove, okay? If you want to have a gasoline combustion car, or if you want to have a neutral, or if you want to have an electric, you can have any of them. But you're not going to be confined to a car that doesn't go very far. You're not going to be confined to that. We're going to do things that should be done. It's a party of common sense. You know, what they've done, just tonight I was seeing, they want to take away your air conditioners. They want it because they say they're bad for the environment. Okay? How are they bad for the environment? They take away, and you know, they have this big movement. They want to allow no water coming out of your water sprouts because they want you to conserve water, even though in California they send millions of gallons of water out to the Pacific Ocean because they're trying to protect a snail dart or a little tiny fish this big. It's not doing too well because now it doesn't have any water, okay? And what they're doing to this country is just horrible. And we're not going to stand for it. Your way of life is being disturbed. They're taking it away from you. And I guess that's their power. You know, they want to show power. But when you have a group of people that want high taxes, high interest rates, and they want to have no borders, no good military, we got rid of, think of what we did in the military. We got rid of ISIS. I was told you couldn't do it. It would take 4 years. We did it in a matter of months, very quickly, very effectively. We have great people in our military. They want to make it woke. We're not going to have a woke military. We're going to have a real military. We're going to go back to what we were.
Yes.
So I just want to thank, you know, this was very special to me because Betty's been with us right from the beginning. And I heard she was having this event at Mar-a-Lago, which is a very great place. I mean, it's the greatest mansion. And I don't do this very often for people. I don't want to do that. But when I heard it was Betty, I had no choice. Betty, I have no choice. I better do it. And it's all for a good cause, but it's really for making our country great. We have to bring our country back, and we have a ways to go, but we're going to do it very quickly. We're going to actually make it greater than ever before. We're going to make this country greater than ever before, and I just want to thank you. You're going to have a beautiful dinner tonight, and you're going to enjoy it. But I want to thank each and every one of you for being at Mar-a-Lago. It's my honor to have you and Betty and Thomas. Thank you very much. Really fantastic. So have a good time, and we'll pull it off.
We love you, Mr. President.
Thank you.
We love you. And may you be in the full health, and you win 2024. Please save our country, sir.
Thank you very much. That's beautifully stated, I have to say. Who is that guy? He's a shill. I put him there. Thank you very much. That's very nice. Thank you. Do you have any questions? If you have a question, you can answer. Go ahead. Ask. We have to. We have to. We have no choice. If we don't win, our country, I think, is just a, you know, I talk about it's a failing nation. We have a nation in decline. The problem, whenever I come up with a statement like that, we have a nation in decline, to sanctimonious copies it. Now he always says we have a nation in decline. I said, that's, you know, where did he get that from? But we do. We have a nation in decline. We have a failing nation. And we have people that don't know what they're doing. We have people that actually don't know what they're doing. And actually, if they did know what they're doing, that's even scarier. That's even worse. But I actually think that if we don't win, I'm not sure that we're going to even have a country left. I believe that you're going to have the greatest depression in history if we don't win, because the stock market goes up automatically. Everyone thinks we're going to win, I'm going to win. I call it we, because I feel better when I do that, because it really is. It's the greatest movement in the history of our country. But they all think we're going to win, and that's why the stock market's been going up. And I think if we don't win, you're going to see a depression that's greater than what they had in 1929. I really believe that. So we can't let that happen. Thank you to all of my great friends from Vietnam, my Vietnamese friends. We love you very much. Thank you all very much. Have a good time, Betty.